What's up, y'all? Today is my birthday. I'm 25. I see a lot of people make these videos, but I wanted to wait till my B-day to make this video. And things that I wish I knew before I turned 25, or things I could tell my younger self if I was 18, and which I wouldn't know before I turned 25 and stuff like that. Now, I made a video saying 3 things that I wish I knew, but I'm gonna give y'all 5 things, right? On the video, on the full form video, right? So the first one I was saying is defeating your lust, right? Defeating your lust has pornography. Pornography. This page is not monetized, bro. I seen somebody say they censoring grown ass people, grown ass humans, grown ass adults got us saying corn and grape and shit. No, nigga, that woman got raped, or that nigga's watching pornography, like, bro, or that nigga's a pedophile. It's not all PDF, like we be, or that motherfucker's a sadistic cannibal, like, not, you know what I'm saying? We be like, we're literally watering this shit down. Look how they deified and meified Kirk, and like, bro, Jeffrey Epstein memes, like, what the fuck? But you know, that's our modern day hieroglyphics. I seen somebody, I think Brother Panic was talking about that shit, like the memes and the emojis and shit. Not even just Panic. I done seen a lot of people talk about this shit. Emojis is our hieroglyphs. You feel me? Like, or you'll see a GIF. A GIF is like you know what I'm saying? A hieroglyph or some shit. It's a poneglyph. This ain't One Piece, nigga. I'm rolling up some good herb, man, on my B-day. I went and hooped earlier. You know what's crazy, bro? I know we talking about this, but it's my B-day, so I'm talking to y'all because this is a little conversation. You feel me? So I went to hoop earlier, right? And I came back and was just listening to some old Chicago music from like 2013. And I tell you, I went back until I felt like I was 14 again. I went to play basketball, went home. I just woke up today and just rid of responsibilities. I'm like, I'm about to go home. Like, this is what I want to do for my B-day, be able to not do shit. So I woke up, went to play basketball. No, I went to go to Walmart. And I did, first I edited and was looking at everything, content and stuff, and thinking about my album, my tape and stuff. I just dropped the tape. So I went up to this Walmart, got a basketball, you feel me? Went to the court and just hooped, bro. Got under the sun. I hooped under the sun, made a little snippet from my music to the song Lust I got, right? But when you defeat your lust, first of all, we've been programmed to be lustful since we was 11, 9. We came out the womb, you feel me? With fighting these light codes and shit like that. So it's overstimulated. Of course, we're going to have a natural attraction to women, but they overstimulate us. They over sexualize us, especially you grew up in. It don't matter. I realize it don't matter because the way information traveling, the way kids is, it only take, if your kid is around the wrong influence, that's all it take. So if you didn't have a super private, sheltered, homeschool kid, bro, you pretty much was susceptible to anything. No matter if you went to private school, Catholic school, no matter what school you went to, because somebody there knew something, and it's gonna get passed around, and kids are gonna go with their peers, bro. It don't matter what their parents say, and oh, I didn't raise them to be that way. They're gonna be influenced by their peers to a certain extent. It doesn't matter what you tell them. So you just gotta like kind of guide them through the times. So I was already getting twerked on by girls when I was in the third grade, second grade. We already thinking about hunching and humping when we 7. I'm playing hump with girls when I'm 7, bro. We going to a girl's house. I remember I had a girlfriend when I was 10, and you feel me? Like, we was both in a room, like, we was both in a room and all the lights was off. I would never forget this story. We was both in a room and all the lights was off, right? She was like, I think she was like a year older than me, but she was like 11. Her name was like, I think her name was Destiny. So Destiny, we was in a room, bro, and I was like 9, 8, but the lights turned off, bro, and I just knew, like, yeah, like, this is where I'm supposed to be. Fuck you mean? Like, you just, like, we already had the intent on trying to hunch because of the movies we watch, all that programming and stuff, you know, even the good black movies, even movies like The Wood and stuff. Like, I don't remember watching that when I was young, but you know, all the other black movies we watch and shit like that, just movies, period, was already programming certain things. So, yeah, them times was better, but they was still on our ass promoting the lust shit. And, yeah, bro, like, the only thing that stopped it, her sister came in. She was like 7. She came in. What? Hit the lights, you feel me, hella quick. And we got up, you feel me? But I ain't have my pants off or nothing, but we was just both, like, you know, getting close. You know, some kid shit, bro. We was little kids, so we getting closer and stuff. But it's like, yo, nigga, when I have kids, they ain't even gonna have an opportunity to do no shit like that. You feel me? So it's just different times and, like, different guidance. And we just gotta, like, pay attention to how, like, if that what was going on when we was kids, imagine what they dealing with now, though. Imagine what they dealing with now, because a lot of parents is not, they're not thinking about it like their kids being as advanced, you know. So Like a lot of people put it past they young ones. But I'm telling you, we all got affected when we were young. This is where it starts. As you get older, you chasing these hoes, or if you're a woman, you chasing niggas and stuff like that. Or you chasing love outside of yourself, and you ruin building your foundation for your life because you need to have a time where you go without talking with people, man. It's called discipline. It's called a school. It's called mastery. If you're in the process of learning from school and gaining experiences or focusing on one thing, it's just an area in your life where you need to lock in. Like, for example, I had my phase where I was dating in school. No, not dating, but not my phase. I didn't say it like that. But I always had relationships. So, 6th grade, 7th grade, I had a girlfriend. 7th grade, I moved. Middle 7th grade, I went to school, in Oakland. In 8th grade, I started wanting to have a girlfriend, but it was like she wasn't really mine, but it was like my girl for real. It was like I was sharing this bitch. I didn't really know, but I was sharing with this bitch, with this Mexican, but we wasn't sleeping with her. We was just trying to both get her. Like, it was the top Mexican, and I was the top nigga of my 8th grade class. He was the top Mexican, and we both was trying to get the baddest black girl. You feel me? In the 8th grade at the time, we both 8th grade. And he ended up getting her in 8th grade, and I got her in 10th type shit. So, and nigga, I remember a nigga tried to fight me and shit. He tried to come to my school. I'm like, nigga, I'm not finna go all the way over there. You gonna have to come get me. You gonna fight over a bitch? I'm like, I'm not finna travel to fucking Ohio to fight over a bitch, or wherever he was at. But that was at the time when I was in middle school. High school. Then I got a girlfriend in 10th grade, 9th grade. No, I got a girlfriend. Actually, that I was 9th grade. I had hit her. You feel me? But then 10th grade, I got a girlfriend and shit. You feel me? So, no, damn, I don't even remember the storyline, bro. I'm getting older. But I had a girlfriend all the way up until I dropped out of school, bro. And when I dropped out of school and broke up with my girlfriend at like 16. I dropped out at like 16 and a half, and then I was just chasing hoes, trying to get, I'm just trying to feed my lust. I went through that phase that niggas go through when they 20 and 21, they fuck all the bitches and the hoes. Like, I went through that when I was, like 19. So then, by the time I moved to Arizona and shit like that, I was still on some young nigga shit. But what I'm saying is I wasted a lot of time, bro, like, just chasing pleasure. And I was like, oh, you rolling up right now? I love my herb, you know what I'm saying? But it's in moderation, you feel me? I love my herb. It don't throw me off nothing, and it don't stop and slow down my glitch. So I'm glitching up and prone up because it's a natural plant. But you got to be careful because these days they tap and shit and all that. If I can go back in time, I would also, to this is a side note, I would never start smoking. No cap. I would never start smoking if I can go back in time. Like, if I can go back, because I had a time in me where it was in me and I didn't want to smoke at all. Like, I was like, bro, everybody I knew that smoked, you niggas is on some weird shit. You niggas on some lame shit. Y'all skipping class. Y'all niggas ain't gonna be nothing. I used to be kind of looking down on my partners like, damn, bro, you smoking, skipping class, bro. Damn, bro. Damn, bro. That's how I used to be looking at niggas like, damn, bro, you skipping class, bro. 9th grade. Then I ended up trying some weed, though, 9th grade, but I didn't inhale it. And then I ate like a brownie. Because, we in Cali, so this shit be around, bro. Eventually, like, I had a white boy in my class that gave me a piece of brownie, nigga. That shit, ooh, I'm falling on the ground. My girl was like, what's wrong with you? Nigga, that shit, I was like, hee. Nigga probably still got that video. Like, if I blow up, nigga probably posted it. Bro, Maury was high in 9th grade, nigga. I had to then go to the hospital, nigga. I was bugging. One time, I was bugging out and shit. But I thought a nigga laced me, you feel me? Nigga gave me some bullshit. I was like, Smokey one time. Smokey! That shit happened in 11th grade. That shit happened a lot of times to a bunch of people that went to tech, bro. Them niggas took some drugs. Or, they got high and got too high and passed out or had to go to the hospital or some shit. That shit was crazy, bro. We was some little ass kids, bro. Even when I was in 9th grade, you thinking like, oh, the upperclassmen, you think they big and tall and a little older. Them niggas was some little kids too. So, like, bro, I used to really be running around thinking I was old, bro. That's the thing, too. Like, this video gonna probably be longer than some 10 minutes, but that's the thing, too. I used to run around thinking I was grown, bro. Like, nigga, you're not grown, bro. So, you got the time to learn, bro. This is a time where you need to learn. You need to learn. But, yeah, I started smoking when I was 17. That's when I first inhaled some weed. Because 10th grade, I wasn't smoking. I was playing basketball 9th and 10th grade. We won JV, all that shit. I wasn't really no hooper, though, but I wanted to hoop. Like, I practiced and tried to hoop, but I wasn't a hooper. It wasn't in my blood, But I wasn't like that with that shit. I was sad to have professional training stuff, but some people, it just gravitate to them naturally. But, yeah, so I've been smoking since 2018, and it's 2026 now. So, next year, 2 years, it'll be 10 years. You feel me? But I love the herb. I love the way my path went. basically I was so stressed out at home, and I was staying in a studio apartment with my father, and I didn't have no room. And every day I'd go home, this nigga be drunk. He'd just be yapping all that yap talk, that drunk talk. It ain't coming from, dad. It went from dad and he teaching and he lecturing me to now this nigga just drunk every day, just talking shit. And I'm like, bro, this ain't even no knowledge no more. I'm just getting, now it's like, you be like, all right, dad finna lecture, but he's still finna say some real shit. Now it's just this nigga's yapping about bullshit and he's drunk and I'm getting older and I'm like, all right, bro, now you pissing me off, you feel me? So that's why I ended up leaving the house and I started smoking weed myself. I was going through it, I was stressed. And I wasn't seeing my mom wasn't coming to none of my basketball games. I wasn't seeing her because she's stuck with my sister and her 2 kids. So I'm like, God damn, bro. Like, then I had broke up with my girlfriend and shit, and she the one I lost my virginity to it and all that. So I was 16 and I turned 17. Nigga, I started figuring out about SoundCloud and all this extra shit. Not saying I've been a rap fan. I love rap. Like I grew up on all type of rap, all type of eras, but all the eras. But even the drill rap shit. But I was just still in middle school when drill rap and all that came out. But when that Cardi wave came out and the Uzis and all them and yeah, you was right. You was right, I was wrong. Yeah, I should have never ever took her home. When all that came out, and then at the same time you had the TK hit a lick type music. It was like Jug hit a lick music. That Jug shit, that shit just started growing on me, bro. And yeah, nigga just jumped in the streets. I'm like, fuck, it's time to jump in the streets, nigga. So it's like, bro, niggas go down these life paths, right? And it's directed through your experiences growing up in the inner city and shit. And yeah, but I remember I inhaled that herb, bro, and I'm just like, I'm not sitting in class no more. So I'm not gonna say like, yeah, I should have went to college, something like that. I did everything I wanted to do for sure. But I also wish that I focused more on investing, because I had times where, this is another thing I wish I did before I was 25. I wish I started investing more, because a lot of things, if I would have just simply paid attention and focused on investing in the assets, I just didn't have the information, bro. Like, I didn't have it. Even when I got my first job, nobody ever told me about stocks. I didn't know about no stock market. And Robinhood was out when I had my first job. So why didn't nobody teach us about no fucking nothing, bro? They don't teach you shit. When I went down to they could have literally helped me, bro. Like, they should have taught me something, bro. If you see, for example, right? If I'm a counselor, if I'm the school counselor, I went down to the office down there at Tech, and I'm like, I turned 16. I'm like, who hired at 16? They were like, oh, IKEA. I'm like, bet. I'm going to apply at IKEA, start getting $18 an hour at 16, nigga. And I didn't know I was going to drop out of school. Because I'm like, I want to work. I want to get some money. This school shit ain't doing nothing. And it ain't like back in the day where you get a program that's going to usher you into some money. No, bro. All them niggas, and all they had was Health Academy with computer science, and I couldn't do that shit. That wasn't me. I dropped out of that shit because I couldn't keep up. I went to the Health Academy, but 9th grade I was supposed to be computer science, but I'm learning that these niggas had past experience, and they probably went to summer events and summer festivals, and they've been practicing this shit since 7th grade. I'm like, yo, I'm coming in here fresh with no knowledge, just trying to learn off the teacher that don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Kids that get ahead is the parents that invest into them. If I told my dad I'm in a computer science class, he should have been like, okay, you need to go to this after school. You need to help me develop. He just, bro, as a kid, bro, when we go to school, as a black kid and most kids in America, you just have to figure that shit out, bro. Your parents are worried about surviving. Nigga, they don't give a fuck about the child development, bro. Like, that's what I'm realizing the older I get. I'm like, yo, I really was putting, like, when I turned 16, like, before 16, really, when I realized my pops was getting drunk every day, I'm like, yo, I'm going to have to save myself, nigga. And I lost my pops when I was 21. So I was able to have a father as a kid, but I got into a young teenager and a grown man. It became more like, okay, I'm seeing this is my dad, but he's still a human being. And he's falling. He's falling. You know what I'm saying? And he couldn't get right. And I remember even the first day I came home smoking, he cried, bro. He was hella mad at first. I came home high, and he cried. And I'm like, nigga, it's just some weed, bro. It looked like, what the fuck, relaxing. I know why he cried. Because he like, damn, bro, my son finna go down the same fucking rabbit hole trap and ruin his life and fucking open the portal to all this other shit. And now he finna potentially be, nigga, homeless or on crack. Like, weed just open you up to the underworld. when you not doing it, initiated it, or under certain practices. Like, you see what I'm saying? Now, I love the herb, you feel me? But when it's introduced to you in certain environments and certain situations, like, it's just, nah, I would have rather smoked for the first time today, you know? And then got into it rather than going through it with trauma. But at the end of the day, I mastered a relationship with Mary Jane, and I don't have to smoke all day, every day. Well, I'm smoking every day. Oh, yeah. No, 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 no. Every day. And if not today, tomorrow. And I ain't never gonna stop chiefing. You feel me? Niggas be like, oh, no, I ain't addicted. No, we gotta adapt. We gotta adapt relationship. I'm not gonna say the word addiction because people don't. It's spells. You don't have to put a spell over yourself. Somebody can say you're an addict, all this, all you want, but you don't have to. You don't lower your own energy. I'm addicted. You don't have to do that, but you also don't have to, like. You know what I'm saying? The relationship's there. You feel me? But they be like, oh, that's what addicts say. Whatever people saying. I'm finna get some food too. I'm hungry. I just woke up, but now I'm getting more energized. So I went through a lot between 16 and 25, which I'm 25 today. And also, like I said, I'm mad that I didn't invest in certain things or just learn how to. I wish I had more influences on looking up. I wish I was watching financial videos, how to invest $1,000, how to invest 10,000 when I was getting that for the first time. But they say you got to get the bag and blow it a few times. So I blew like 100,000 before I turned 22. 100,000 big bucks, and I didn't. It's not like, oh, I didn't get it all at one time, but it also wasn't like, oh, it was spread out through the months. And I'm talking about, it was like a 15 here, a 15 there, a dub there, and a 30 there, or something like that. Like, it was stackable, you know. But just not having financial literacy and growing up and feeling lack. My dad never told me what to do if I get 15. Like, when I got that money, I didn't know what to do. And back when my pops was still alive, I was like, bro, I didn't even want to call that nigga. He didn't know. By the time my dad passed, bro, I didn't already ran up bread, bro. You feel me? So when my dad passed, I just started sipping lean, blowing my money. I didn't want to work every day, and I was just walking to the mountains. I was driving to the mountains every day, walking the mountains and just hiking every day. And I just blowing all this money, blowing all this money. Like, just not just paying rent, and just in the year go by, and then 2023 popped up, and I'm broke as fuck. I got no money, bro. But I'm spiritual as fuck, and I'm outside, I'm meditating, I'm doing all this shit, but I'm like, bro, I have everything but money. I'm working out, my health good. I have everything but money and no women. No good women in my life. You know, especially 2023, I was getting too spiritual. So 2024, I think I was dating a little bit. 2025, I dated for sure, but 2024, I started dating a little bit, but I started really focusing on building I'm like, bro, content. 2024, I was like, bro, I want to do content. Like, 2023, I want to do content too, and I was doing it, but I was still playing. Like, I wasn't trying to make no money off of it. Like, 2024, that's when I was like, bro, I want to be a content creator. I want to make money off this shit. But then I still didn't know what the fuck I was doing, but I was like, I want to do this. You know, 2025, that's when I'm like, I was getting monetized on pages, and I lost a certain amount of pay. I'm like, okay, I'm about to make this shit up. I'm about to treat this shit like a business. And since it's 2025, since I've been treating my life like seriously, everything I do, even content, bro, everything has shot up. You know what I'm saying? But it took me years of getting out that funk mentally to be like, bro, I need to lock the fuck in, because you be childish, like, when you 21, 22, 20, like, you just not finna prioritize shit. Like, I did some shit. I got my taxes extended. I filed an extension for my taxes so I can do them before October. But I'm going to hire a CPA. I handled all my shit. I had a lawsuit meeting tomorrow, but it got rescheduled. But, like, back then, I would have just ignored that shit. Like, no cap. I'm like, nigga, come get me. Y'all ain't knocking on my door, I don't give a fuck. You know? But now I'm like, bro, I want to build a land, a house. Like, that's why I'm not even up in glitches and flexing cheese no more, because the next thing I want to do is buy a house, land, property, bro. I'm 25. When I'm 20, it's cool. You could flex 5, 10, 10K. I'm flexing bread, I'm getting cheese. But if you flexing 10K, you don't got a land, property, a house, and I want a basketball court in my backyard. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, bro, I want a basketball court in my backyard and a pool. Yes, hell yeah. What the fuck? It's not even. I don't even use the word possible. It's not far at all. It's there. I can see it. Once you see it, you could grab that. Oh, bro. If people say, like, that's materialism or you're a bot or something like that, like, bro, you got to realize this, bro. Your life is going to... This is what I'm realizing, too, as me turning 25. Your life is a reflection of your fucking mind. Everything I was thinking 2 years ago is happening now. The bad stuff and the good things. Not the what. I'm just not. Let me pay attention to how I'm saying this. There's certain things out. Let me reword how I'm saying this and be direct and not be mysterious and put it in fucking quotations. There's things I said in my song 2 years ago and it happened, and I'm like, oh shit. But you don't be like, yeah, like, ah. It's like, nigga, damn, I'm just doing it. I look up now and I'm just up when I'm up, and I'm like, bro, I want to be up 100,000, and then I want to be up this and not that. 100,000 my goal, and I'm stopping. But you set real goals for yourself. You start like hitting them plateaus. I'm like, oh yeah, bro, this shit's achievable and scalable. But then I wish, this is another thing I wish I knew when I was 17, 18, is that all the thoughts you think aren't yours. So you think, I used to think like, why me, why this, why that, and this is hard, or why this situation. Like, I used to look at stuff from a victim mentality, not knowing that I could be influenced by archons, by low energy, by low entities, by low energies, low vibrations, low frequencies. You could be influenced by all of these things. Emotions are energies, and imagine how many intelligences know how to manipulate emotions in this human field. And if it's air and all type of shit you can't see, imagine what's existing. It's all type of nanoparticles that's flying by me that I can't see. And you know that because you'll turn on a light like this, like a light, like a bright light, and sometimes you'll see shit just in the air. That's why I got an air purifier right there. Help purify the law of small entities. Not playing, but you'll be like, I can't breathe. Reptilians in the air, nigga. I was just playing. Nigga, the entities, they're microscopic, nigga. Can't breathe. I gotta cover all the whole light, bro. You know what I'm saying? They ain't really on you, nigga. Not just playing. Like, nigga, let a ghost be in my shit, nigga. Protect the bread while I'm gone, nigga. Chill with the entities. Chill with Abulu and them. Chill with the Zulu. You know what I'm saying? My dad used to have hella Zulus. You feel me? This is Zulu my dad used to have. This one I grew up with, but this been around me. Like, everything I got that be in my crib and shit. Like, I ain't gonna buy this from a store. Like, my pops got this shit a long time ago. Back when Berkeley Flea Market and all that shit was cracking off. I probably got it on one of them street. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was telling my bro, I'm like, I ain't been back to the Bay Area because that shit ain't even the same, bro. That shit ain't even the same. Ain't like you go to the flea market and get some good food. I wish I could go back home and it was how I was when I was growing up. But anything I got to do with our culture is just bullshit tied to it. And, but yeah, bro, you got to know that all the thoughts that you think aren't yours. And sometimes you got to let that shit pass through. It's just energy. And this is one thing I'm going to tell myself too. But I already knew this. But one emotional decision, fuck your life up. You only need one good fuck up. You only need one good like left turn to destroy everything. So be careful, because there have been times, I swear to God, where I got caught red-handed, and nigga, the universe was just like, nigga, go, nigga. I swear to God, bitch, if you do this shit again, you're done. I done had them times, nigga, where that voice was like, nigga, we gonna let you go. But if you do this shit again, nigga, and it don't even be police, it don't even be that. It be, nigga, they be dumbfounded. Like, I done had situations with police like, oh, we got another call, or this is happening, or like, or you get caught, or you doing some shit and no police is driving in the vicinity, and you just able to slither around in just amount of time, or you do some shit and it go left, or you got invited to a lick and you didn't go and everybody went to jail. Like, I done had a lot of them situations, bro. Bro, this how I knew I was anointed differently, because I remember I'm sitting in the car chilling, and some shit was going down, and I'm seeing niggas up in guns. They ain't shooting, but I'm seeing them up in guns, everybody running, doing shit, and I'm just sitting here not, like, affected by none of it. I just wait for it to end, rise up, get up out, smash off, make sure everybody around me, I'm like, y'all good? Because there's people in cars I was with, they was next to me and shit, because if y'all know, we used to post up at the lake and shit back in the day. But I'm like, y'all straight? They're like, yep. I'm like, all right, I'm out. See y'all. Got up out of there. Got low. So all I'm saying is the universe only gonna give you so many times, and you gotta use your birthday and your life and the time you in to capitalize and take advantage of every situation you giving grace on. Because one day, bro, we gonna have to meet that creator. We gonna have to return to essence. We gonna have to do, you know what I'm saying? So every single day, do what the fuck you wanna do. And this it, bro, I wish I knew this too. Because even though I felt like I didn't give a fuck, I still gave a fuck to a certain extent. I wish I could hop in my real not give a fuck bag about how nobody fucking feel. Because I didn't give a fuck, yeah, but it still was like, yeah, you don't give a fuck, but you ain't willing to learn something new and destroy your new ego you built. So, yeah, you don't give a fuck, but you still hiding under this new personality. That's why I created One Scandal. That was my personality to survive in Oakland. You gotta think like the most slithery slime jank. Even I'm not doing, okay, I was doing some janky shit, but like I wasn't doing it to everybody. I wasn't on that with every single body, but I'm thinking everybody like, nigga, this nigga will kill me. That's how I thought, nigga. Or he'll backdoor me or snake me. I don't give a fuck how they acting when they near you, nigga. This is how I stayed up. Feel me? Because I'm not going to give niggas no. And I did shit with niggas that I knew. Rather than, oh, yeah, let me go to the hood with some niggas that's like that. You probably going to get it done. You probably going to hit 20 more licks. But you going to get into 20 more situations that get you killed. 10 more. I'd rather have slow motion doing shit with people I know. And we fucking up. And we taking L's. And we winning sometimes. Rather than I'm hitting successful licks with these slither slime balls. And on the 5th lick, on the 9th lick, they rob and backdoor me. Or on the 11th lick, we getting a bump out and I get told on. Or I get popped the fuck up and slime back door. So you see what I'm saying? That happens a lot. Niggas want to go hang with the snakes and apes and the slimes and slithers and the steppers. Nigga, I knew like, nigga, if I didn't grow up in Oakland, I grew up in Vallejo. So I moved to Oakland when I was 11, 12. So I'm like, bro, nigga, if I didn't grow up around them and I ain't been around them all these years, I don't know these niggas. I don't know them. I know them off of music and stuff. And the people that I met through music wasn't the ones that was like, it's like the association. So but it's not even the people I met through music. We wasn't on that. You feel me? But a lot of, all right, this story everywhere. But y'all see what I'm trying to say? Like the people I was doing music with and I was cool with in Oakland, like we'll do what we have to do to survive, but we not some negative, evil, low beings. You feel me? But it was niggas that was like that. That's low beings that like, yeah, I can't be around this nigga unless I'm ready to kill something. And ready, like, you know what I'm saying? Or I'm ready to just fully throw my life into funk. And niggas, I knew what that came with. A lot of niggas, they think they know what they come with, but it's like, nigga, you don't have, I'm like, bro, I don't have no backup. I don't have no gun to get to, nigga. I don't have no backup, nigga. I don't have no big, I can't, my dad, nigga, my dad is just fucking, I'm like, I don't even want to get this nigga in a situation. Like, he can't back me up. Not in these streets, nigga. These streets don't give a fuck about that shit. He not from out here. We don't got no real pull. I feel like that's why niggas be doing shit too. They be feeling like they have pull because they from somewhere or they family structured a certain way too. I understand that too because of me being alone and in Oakland made me think about a lot of shit I was doing because, nigga, you don't got no backup, nigga. All you got is fucking vulnerabilities and liabilities that's going to be in the way of the shit you doing. So, yeah, though, man. So, I hope y'all was able to take something from this video and apply it to your life. Maybe if you 17 and you seeing this, or you 16, you seeing this, or you 18, or you about to late 20s, or you older. It don't matter how old you is, bro. Like, just use your birthday as a time to reflect on your life, bro.